Hello, right, let's get started in Photoshop. I've opened up Photoshop. I'm going to click on New File. For this new file, you can use presets across the top of this pop-up window. I'm going to go into Print because I want to select an A4 document. I'm actually going to set this landscape by clicking this icon here. So, New File, select the preset of Print, look for A4, Landscape, Create, Blank Document, and down the left hand side I've got my toolbar. Lots of different things in here, including the colour swatches, and I've already got it selected, the brush tool. I can change the settings on the brush tool by increasing the size here, which is too big to show, bring that down a lot more, and then select that number. That's the size of my brush now. I can change the hardness. When I use the brush now, it's fuzzy. I can bring it all the way down, and now I should have a very soft brush. Think about that when you are shading, colouring, adding tone and different things to your images. I can do that with shortcut keys. I can use the square brackets next to the enter key. So at the moment it's soft. If I hold the shift key and press the right or the close square brackets, 1 tap, 2 taps, 3 taps, 4 taps, and that's now 100% hard. There we go. And I can change the size. So the left square bracket, without holding shift this time, reduces the size of the brush. I would recommend size 5 and below when you are sketching, and then you can go bigger for other work depending on what you need. So again, just using the square brackets open and close alters the size, and then holding shift at the same time, left square bracket will make it softer. If I do a single tap right, and again, and the final time up to 100% hardness. This window I've got here, the little squares, that's my history. That tells me everything I've done, and I can step back all the way through the different things, actions I've done. Don't click on the squares yet, that's for something else. I'm going to bring us all the way back to Untitled. Now, using the same tool, brush tool, same setting, trying to draw a straight line, never perfectly straight. What I can do is click with the mouse, press that shift key and hold it, and then drag left to right, and now I get a perfectly straight line. If the same thing happens to you as to me and it goes off the screen, I can press and hold Control and press 0, it recenters. If that's a bit too big, I can press Z for zoom and I can zoom in, but if I hold the Alt key, you can see I've now got a zoom out option. Pressing and holding the space bar gives me the little hand to pan around the image. So if I was zoomed in and holding the space bar, I can move around. But I'm going to hold Alt using the Z for zoom and click and recenter. Press B for brush or click on the brush tool. I can click the mouse button, hold the shift key, dragging up and down. That now gives me a straight vertical line. Click, hold shift, drag out to the side, click, hold shift, drag down, click, hold shift, click, hold shift, let go, and there you go. You've got a lovely painted grid. Now, another option that you can do is using the paint bucket tool to fill. So there's lots of tools up and down. Hiding behind the gradient is the paint bucket tool. You can press G. I'm going to change the colour. I would like a very red colour. So you can see I just clicked on the swatch, brought up this window, and using this rainbow bar I can select the colour, and using the large box I can select the tone. Click OK. I've got my bucket, and click and click. Change the colour again, go for a yellow, OK, and click. Final one, select a colour by clicking on the swatch, finding a colour, refine that. I want to go down a little bit. OK, and with the paint bucket tool, click. And now I have some Mondrian inspired artwork. Fantastic.